It's gonna be a long video. Welcome to Maintenance Monday, fam. Not quite sure where I left off, but the sun creeping up. That's probably about 9 o'clock sun. I got this moved in. I got my blueberries moved. I'm going to do something about this area here. I'm not really sure. My grill always sat over here. That's all boarded down. I'll figure out my blueberries another time, one step at a time, but this was my task today. I heard somebody else say this Amherst just volunteers in your garden all the time. I'm tired, that's why I feel like I'm in slow motion. But I'm getting ready to drag over about 10 bags of dirt and drop it over here. I would just keep y'all on play, but I don't know if I get a good spot because the sun is coming out and I don't want my camera to overheat. It's finally looking like something to plant in again. That part right there is all the stuff is in the center, so I think I'm gonna leave that kind of like that to let me know to plant around the edges. And I don't know, maybe I need to put a pot there. I don't know what I necessarily need to put there, but excuse me, thus far this is where we are. I'm gonna come get some filler dirt and fill in these blocks, but there it is. Took me all summer, but it's done. Alrighty, I gotta get out of this sun. I'm gonna leave that alone. And I gotta get dressed. I don't want to leave my garden, but I have to. Or out here from the girls, and I never get out anymore because, oh shoot, I didn't mean for that to happen. Oops, this is supposed to be a strawberry tower anyways, but the all the ones that are down here are ones that jump down from here. Anyhow, it's another story for another day. That's that. I've been trying to get a picture of him all summer. Hello Nesties, it's Netta for Netta's Nest, Florida Zone 10A. How are my Nesties doing? Well guys, it's time to clean up some mess in this nest again. First of all, I'm so glad to finally finish this. It only took me all summer. So my next task is to get all this taken care of. I need to get my blueberries moved. I see a squash over there growing, and my plan is to get fabric cloth and cover this whole area all the way probably to the lemon tree back there, and then I'm going to put down some grow beds. So that's the plan. I've been avoiding this area for a while because I've slowly been doing that. Oh yeah, look at that. My papayas are like showing out big time on both trees. Anyhow. So that's the deal. And that'll be the next task that I will be accomplishing. I'm sick of looking at this. I can't grow in it. I won't grow in it. I'm just going to put beds down. I'm going to put another tree back here. I think my sweet potato is back here going crazy. The grass is going nuts. And I just want to cover all of this up. Look at my poor sweet potato. It needs water. I'll put water in it. And I'll probably leave that like that. But yeah, this is how it looks from here. Those are peppers. It's a lemon tree. Something growing back there. And that's a volunteer tomato. That corn didn't do jack. Yeah, but all of this stuff, I'm just gonna even this out and cover it up. This is my loquat tree. This is my grapevine. That's starting to trail. I'm just letting it do whatever she want to do, and maybe she'll go in the. Looks like she's enjoying the loquat tree. My crepe myrtle, which I cut back. That's like a that's a daikon squash. Daikon squash. Carrots. I mean, not squash, but corn that didn't do anything. That's grass. But yeah, I want to cover all this up again. As you see, there's already fabric cloth that was down here one time before. But let's cover it up again. I move all these from over here, but I'm gonna I gotta cover this up. And I need to get back there and clean. I had put stuff back there, but I gotta get this situated before it gets too late. And not even that before it gets too late, because it's almost these are little basil growing. Not this. Those. And I have dirt that I'm going to fill those up with. That's just an okra. So that's the plan. I got to get all that cleaned up. And I am so tempted to just fill all that in with wood chips. So I'm sick of the grass growing through it. Come on, rose bush. Growing tall like the doggone moringa. So that's going to be my job for tomorrow. I'm going to get my boys out here because both of them home. I'm going to get this cleaned up and get fabric cross laid back here, and then get my cardboard down, and we're going to go from there. The new project, give you a sneak peek. Stuff under this tent is growing just fine. This is my miniature dwarf tomatoes. They're growing. Peppers, onions, and brassicas. They're growing. Looks like everybody's growing something in there. Oh, see a tomato bush is laying to the side. Oh well. Alright guys, and that's that. I'll fill you in with everything else in a little bit. Good morning, Nesties. Hello, it is Netta from Florida Zone 10A, and I am out here on this side of the house. At one time before, this was my favorite part of the house, and I was always on the east side of the house. Now I just plain on avoid it. But I gotta get it cleaned up. It took me forever to put up this bed. It's finally done. So now I gotta get all this stuff out here tackled. So just bear with me while I get it done. Welcome to Maintenance Monday, Nesties. It's time to get this side of the house prepared for the fall. It's plenty to do. So this area right here had already had carpet, not carpet, but fabric cloth down and all that stuff. Cow manure, rabbit food. I done tried to grow. I done tried to grow. I done tried to grow. All I'm gonna do is just put carpet fabric cloth down here. I was gonna grow my mustard greens back here, but I think I'm just gonna put I think if it wasn't for all the weeds that I got to constantly pick up, I wouldn't feel so discouraged. Jeez. This is funny. Little stalks got germinated. And this is the problem. Y'all see them in there? That's the earworm. You know it's not much and it didn't grow. He's the problem. Plus germination. Oh, I didn't get a garbage bag. This is gonna pretty much be a no dig. I'm not spending all my time digging up grass. I am covering it up and going from there. But I do need a bag. This is my grapevine. never realized these marigolds put off such a pungent smell. My husband and my sons will get back here and we eat a lot of this stuff. This is going to be a whole I'm going to cover all this area with cardboard, and then I'm going to cover it with fabric, brown cover fabric. I could never stand that back area back there. Hey child, I've been working. Sun coming too. I'm trying to get it coming. But we're making a lot of good progress. Working, we're making a lot of good progress. Sun coming. But got this down. I'm working back there. I found some mystery squash that's planted. Found 2 volunteer tomatoes back there, so I'm back there cleaning that mess up. So hopefully the next time I come back to y'all, all I would have to do is worry about that. But if I can get that mystery tomato to travel back there, we'll be good. My phone is hot just from sitting here. So here we are. That's volunteer. I planted those. They died. It's coming back. Mystery squash I got from in my garden. I planted some cucumbers back in there again, some straight 8. That's a Scotch bonnet. That's a cubanelle. I moved my sweet potato bucket round. These are my pavers. I put a brick up there how the rabbit was getting in. I had this right here there initially. There's a volunteer blackberry. I put a cage over that so when we're digging up stuff we don't pull that up. There's a water spigot over there. There's the sun. This is the lime tree my mama planted years ago, but this is the final, not the final look. The next time you see it, there will be in-ground beds over here. They should be delivered today. And also in this, there's some ginger. I've had these papers forever. And more than likely, I'm going to get something and put along here. And we'll go from there. So finally, I'm going to leave the blueberries right there. There's a water spigot right there. That'll be good for them. We'll get sunshine most of the day, and then the sun goes over the house, and then when the water spigot comes on, it goes there. I put something in there a while ago. It's making a comeback. I also put a pineapple back there, so whenever we need to get access to this, we can just move it. But also the blueberries will become a hedge, and I might put my chair there so I can sit there. So that is that. And I thought I was going to use more fabric cloth, but I didn't. And along that back part there, I know that it looks a mess, but there maybe that mystery squash will travel back there. The grape is going ham. I did cut back the kumquat because I want to be able to have access. I have to have access to my garden. So I cut down the piece of that and threw it back there. That'll all grow up. I'll put weed killer down there if I have to. I put it back there before. It didn't last long, so why bother? And so now I'm content with this area here. Just got to get, I don't know if I'm going to get mulch or rubber stuff and close all that in. And then I will start to work on from here back. So I can't do anything right now because I still have my babies in here that need to be protected until next month. But my cosmos are leaning toward the sun. And this is becoming a mess. And I do need to be able to get access to water system came on last night. I want to be able to get access to my okra. And I do have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them growing over here. So therefore, I'm going to cut this basil back. I was going to have a hedge of Koreas, but y'all know Koreas is just like basil. I think Mama told me they're cousins in the same family, and they just as aggressive. I put my lettuce down here because I needed it to get some water. And I'm going to leave it there. I hear my husband. Oh, here come my baby. He's been looking for me. No, because I've been out here. They were still asleep. I ain't wake them up. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Go potty.
Go. He want to pee everywhere. He done see what he done did to my palm tree, y'all. That's from piss. I gotta get him out of the habit from peeing right there. All right, and that is the end of this. And that is the end of this portion of Maintenance Monday. Y'all see me glistening. So the next time you come back here, I'll have everything out here. Things will be growing and it'll look nice. So happy gardening and fall, y'all. It's our season here. So we're getting ready. Sun just went out again. All right, I just want to thank you for coming into my home. Thank you for inviting me into your home, and I'll see you next time, Nesties. Bye-bye. This is really late for mango. It is August. But that's it. I had a basket full of mangoes. I had a box full of them. But even though it's late, it's still right on time because they're done. I picked up a couple of little ones. But it's all good.